We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player one with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Grabs them, throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump in catches them. Strings it all together. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets the combo. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Quick breather. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner kick. Jumps. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player two holding on to that corner. Oh no, they're stunned. Player two will look to a forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Jinrai, are we gonna see a comeback here? They couldn't tech the throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Perfect air-to-air. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw is escaped. Player two has been really leaning on that drive gauge. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. Player one chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Had the radar up and running. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something? A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump in is denied. Things are slow going. Will this super art connect? Is this super art the start of something? Hits them with a stop and drop. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Rising uppercut. Still scrapping for control of the space. Blocks the impact. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player two needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. Gotta do better than that. The low. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Reversal. Are we good? Oh, yo! Flatline them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Player one is on track to steal this back after that super. Can they keep on him? Checks with a medium kick. The low. Player two is working. Ooh, what a smart throw. What'll happen here? Goes airborne. Somehow manages to block the jump in. All in with a rush. Oh, the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one is in a very good. There's a burnout. Okay, here we go. Player one is in perfect. That back row was huge. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. The jump, the throw is denied. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The low. What's next? Anything throw will whiff at that range. Now they can use drive. Goes airborne! The next touch may decide this round. Medium kick. Oh, drive rock! It is over! Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that app.
Pushing you on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now can't detect the throw. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? G-right kick for a mix-up. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Gets carried to the corner. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They are really going at each other. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Goes out of sight. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the hits that with confidence. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Checks with a medium kick. G-right kick for a mix-up. Overhead. Throws him. Quick breather. Player 2 holding on to that corner. Throws him. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 wall splat into the guard break. Finds the target. Catches out the cage right there. Hits him with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Tricky hidden variable. Just denies the jump-in attempt. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Let's get this mission started.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Big, low, reaching heavy. Throw, misses. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Jumps? What? Sonic boom! Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They quickly get back into the corner of the stands with the projectile. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That drive impact doesn't get through. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Going in? Still scrapping for control of the space. G-right kick for a mix-up. Knockdown and... they trade hits. Sonic boom. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jump miraculous grab. A quick breather. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Time to reassess the situation? What's next? Player 2, how did they read that throw? Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for who's going to come out on top in this fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Denies the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Definitely shuts out the jumper. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Decides to buff up while they can. Good job blocking the jump in. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter.
Can't beat me.
Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in. Rushes that off and keeps going. Doesn't miss a beat.
My turn.
Player 1, burnout activated. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Goes low. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Either fighter adds a bit of OD spice there. You've gotta do better than that. Pumps the brakes on the impact and whips. They're wide open. Player 2 finds the target. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Player draw super hard wasn't looking up. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Throws him. What's next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart. Eats it up with a comp gets him. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Will that super be the turning point? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Doesn't miss a beat. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 rushes that off and keeps going. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. All in with the rush. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open meets them in air. The last round. It's now or never. Here comes a big combo. Here comes the corner pressure. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side swing. Plenty of them. There's a burnout. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu bring that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burnt. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 2 knocked him out of the air. They're recovered. Noticeable life lead. Uses the drive gauge. Tons of space between the fighters now. Denies the jump in. I can't believe it. Got to make them famous.
For nothing.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up.
They are done! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Let's rock! Ha! Gamma charge! Ha! Who's next?